Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the M4J Journeyman here on Football Manager 2018, and we have a new job. I think I'm going to take it. I'm trying to see at the moment, yeah, 6th of May will be when we officially take over. This is with, oh god, Mitra Kutai Kurtanagara. I think that's right. We'll find out. Club info. They got good finances, good reputation. They're located in Indonesia. They got a massive stadium. Actually, I just saw that 35,000 seater stadium. I'd be interested to see what their average attendance is. I don't think that works. Where would I find that out? That's a good question. Here, I suppose. Facilities. Let's see. They pay rent, so they don't own the stadium. The council owns the stadium. They got average junior coaching, average youth recruitment, poor youth facilities, top corporate facilities. Well, that's nice. It's good to know. General. I'm sure there's a way of finding out. 500 season ticket holders. They're worth £1 million. They've got a good chairman by the looks of things. Likes to do things properly. I can't actually look at any of their key players' stats, which is a bit of a shame. But as I said, I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to see if they'll give me a 2-year deal. Alright, they only want to give me a 1-year deal. That's fine. As I say, we'll take over on the 6th of May. In fact, what are my current wages? They're offering me 800 a week here. What are my current wages? 220 a week. So I'm nearly quadrupling my wages. That's insane. Also, do the club benefit from this? Yes, they get 5,000 if I leave. Well, that sort of sweetens the deal a little bit for me. Helps sort the club's finances out just a little bit, and it gives me till the end of the season to get these guys into the league above, where hopefully they can push on and do even better. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take it. We've done it. Whew. Right. So I'm still manager of Queens at the moment. They look forward to my arrival at the club on Monday the 6th of May. Cool. Responsibility changes. I will no longer be allowed any input into player and staff recruitment, with the relevant responsibilities dedicated to other staff members. That's fine. With regards to other staff members, I did try and see if I could take over some of my staff with me. The club offered me, in fact I think it would say somewhere down here. Yeah, they offered me the option to bring my backroom staff with me. No one was interested in relocating to Indonesia, so it looks like I'm travelling alone. Along with taking players with me, I would at some point like to take staff members around with me as well, like an assistant manager maybe, and a director of football, maybe a chief scout, that kind of thing, and travel the world with them. But yeah, I've now lost all of my privileges here, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I still feel like, yeah, I'm still the manager of Queens and I have a job to do, definitely. I also just realised team talks, that's changed for some reason, and tactical briefings and opposition instructions and press conferences. I don't know why it defaulted all these back to me. Manage friendly matches, that's definitely assistant, and I do tunnel interviews. Yeah, cool. Right, so have I got some matches coming up? I don't think I do actually. I think I've got loads of friendlies. So we are here at the moment. We're about to play Dundee, As you can see, I've had a couple more league matches. I drew one and I won one. But I think the Dundela match we played, didn't we? So I've only played one game since against Anna. And I don't think I'm allowed to scout or sign any players anymore. It's a bit of a shame. I'm not going to release players or anything stupid like that, but there are some players that I would have liked to have brought in just to strengthen this team. Because I mean, I'm going to have happy memories of Queen's University. You know, my reputation was tarnished after the Llandudno farce, and I was genuinely worried that the career might be over before it had even begun after that sacking, because I've never been sacked so early into a career before. I don't even think we'd got halfway through the season, had we, when we lost our job there, and we were really, really struggling. And then Queen's gave me a chance. It was a step down, as it turns out, between the Welsh League and the Northern Irish League, but it was one that I was willing to make, and it's actually worked out really, really well for me, because it got me a job at a good league in Indonesia. I'm probably going to have to start learning the language now. Let me look that up, actually. Find out which language I'm going to have to learn. I mean, I'm not actually going to learn it, obviously, but is it just... Okay, it is just Indonesian. Cool. I mean, I've flown over Indonesia on my way to Australia before now. And I've been to Malaysia and I've been to Singapore, which are not Indonesia, but are probably the two nearest countries, I think, to Indonesia. Maybe Australia is a little bit closer, actually. Actually, Papua New Guinea, I think, is down that way as well. My geography of that area is not the greatest. The whole of the Pacific Rim, really, I'm not that great with. But I think it's a really exciting opportunity, because I've watched a couple of Journeyman careers. And obviously Loki Doki goes to India, he goes to South Africa, places like that. I think his previous one he went around Europe. Started in Wales, I believe at Cardiff, Met, and then went around Europe, ended up in the Netherlands, and then went to Liverpool, I believe. I don't think I've seen anyone go to Indonesia before. I've heard it mentioned, but I don't think I've actually ever seen someone go to Indonesia. So I'm really excited by that opportunity. I think that's going to be a really cool idea, really, to actually go and explore that culture and see what the football is like over there. I'm not quite sure that my 4-4-2 overload, thump the ball forward to the striker tactic works in Indonesia. I might have to adapt slightly. That's exactly what this series is all about. Really, it's honing my managerial skills for my other careers. So my Hatfield career, for example. Let me just check my phone is on silent whilst I do this. I'm just going to have another quick look to see if there's any updates on the database. It definitely looks like it's going to be, well, there's no point in me saying a date or anything, because by the time this video comes out, the database will more than likely be up anyway. But just look at this. Who's Greg? Wow, not a good player. Youngster, I'm at, yeah, 17. Yeah, it's all about learning about different cultures for different countries and how different tactic styles work in those different countries, to really improve on my own personal managerial skills, so that when it comes to managing in things like the Premier League, and especially when it comes to managing teams that are competing in Europe, I've got a wide variety of skills that I can apply. So for example, if I'm playing in the Champions League or the Europa League, and my tactics that I use in the Premier League are, you know, teams are setting up to defend against that, I can at the last minute change to a tactic that I might have picked up in Indonesia. You know, they might play 5 at the back instead of 4 at the back, they might play 3 at the back, they might even play 2 at the back, who knows. And then use that as a basis for building a tactic that can beat teams, or at least catch teams out. That's definitely the plan. I'm really looking forward to... Oh yeah, I can't offer new contract. Oh no, am I going to lose my squad now? Ooh, that could be problematic. Yeah, because I can't offer them new contracts. So there's a very good chance that they're enjoying their football at Queen's University. They don't want to move, so they'll reject the offer. But I've had more offers come in for McGlynn and Mullen recently. Isn't that funny? I spent ages trying to get an assistant manager for my youth team with no luck. And as soon as it's taken out of my hands, suddenly... Huh. So yeah, hopefully the players won't leave. Because I need the players to stay in order to get the good league position that could lead to promotion. So this could be interesting. This could be interesting. I'm also debating whether to make this a shorter episode than usual, or shall I include the Port Stewart game. I think I'm going to make this a shorter episode than usual because it is 3:15 in the morning on a Sunday morning at the moment, and I was literally just doing a couple of day advancements, maybe play a match or two before heading to bed. And then I got loads of interviews. All 4 of the Indonesian teams that I applied for offered me an interview. Unfortunately, by the time I got to the team that just hired me, whose name I've forgotten already, I really should check that actually. Mitra Kukar. I'm going to call them that from now on. Mitra Kukar. Even though, I mean, this is their full name, but Mitra Kukar sounds a lot nicer to say. And actually, you can see they do play a very elaborate formation, shall we say. 3 at the back, 1 holding midfielder, 4 across the middle, and then 2 up front. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. They've also got a lot of derby matches. 3 derby matches. Interesting. I think 2 of these teams I might have applied for, actually. In fact, let me show you, because I think their jobs are still open. Oh, there's 2 of them. These 2 I applied for, and there was another one that I applied for as well. But by the time I got to the Mitra interview, they flagged up the fact that I'd applied to a lot of jobs. So I offered to withdraw my application to all the other jobs, which was taking a bit of a risk. And to be honest, when I did it, I thought, if I don't get this job, then I'm just going to stay at Queen's, no problem. But then, because in the interview I said I wanted a small budget, I wanted a small budget to bring in my own backroom staff. And then like 3 days after the interview, I think it was, they contacted me and said, okay, here's your budget, who do you want to bring with you? And I imagine they wouldn't do that to someone that they have no intentions of hiring, although it might be a test to see just how much money you are actually going to spend. Obviously none of the Queen's backroom staff wanted to come with me, which is fine. I totally understand that. I might not see them now, but in the future I will definitely add them. In fact, I might add them, see if I can add them now to my shortlist. There are a couple of staff members. I believe it's my assistant. Maybe not. I have got somebody who I really wanted to work with again. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Or it might be my head of youth. No. I thought I had someone that was really, really good that I wanted to work with. Might have been a scout. But anyone who, I have a good working relationship with, I definitely want to put on the list of hire these guys again when I come back to Europe. Or see if they would like travel to somewhere like America with me, maybe. You never know. This guy's quite good. He's a data analyst. There must be... Maybe once I've left. Let's check. If I was to do this, and this, and this, and just choose a random team. Yeah. I can add to a staff shortlist. So if I go here, and then there should be an option to create a new shortlist, manage shortlists. There we go, new shortlist. Journeyman staff, we'll call it. And then any staff members that we want to take with us, we'll put into the Journeyman staff shortlist. So we'll have a player one, we'll have a staff one. So yeah, none of these staff are coming with me to Indonesia, but that's fine because it gives me an opportunity to create new working relationships with other staff members who might then want to join me in Europe if I ever come back. which I imagine I will do. The plan is to come back at some point. From the interviews and from the interviews, the press interviews that I've done as well, it sounds like Indonesia is quite a step up from Northern Ireland. I mean, first of all, they have players with actual values. They have quite a large wage budget, actually. They've got players that are worth somewhere between 10 and 50k, and they've got, you know, I'm on 800 a week. Some of my players are on somewhere between 2 and 800 a week as well. So there's money. And, you know, I'm joining a club that's got a value of £1 million. That's quite a lot of money. Okay, that doesn't include things like the stadium, but I think they own their own training ground from what I saw. So there's some good stuff there. There's some good assets that are worth looking at. And then, like I said, I get to learn new football. I get to work with a budget for the first time in this save. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to getting stuck in at the end of the season. But this isn't the end of the season. We've still got a number of months to go. We're just entering February, or just entering March, sorry. So I've got 3 more months, there or thereabouts, here at Queens. And you can see I've got lots of friendlies lined up. At some point, I think it's around, actually it must be after this game, somewhere around here, the split happens as well. So also this is the end of March, that's the start of April. So yeah, it must be around here somewhere. So we'll be back for that. Also, this Queen's semi-final thing, don't worry, I haven't entered a new cup competition. This is a friendly competition I was doing, because I figured if my time is coming to an end at Queen's, I might as well go out with a bang. So we've got a little friendly competition here. I think it's Dundee, Derry, and one other team. Is it Dundee? Oh no, UCD, Finn Harps, Derry, and us all competing. I have got a friendly against... Oh yeah, I've already played them against Dundee. And I've got some here against Cliftonville, Crusaders, and then some of the teams in the same league as us, Hollywood, Linfield, Dungannon, all that kind of thing. Just to keep the players playing, essentially. But yeah, next episode, considering we've got 3 more league matches here by the looks of things, and then we've got the split. So I might come back for the split. If not, then I think our next episode will be our last game at Queen's, or it'll be the transition from Queen's to Mitra Kuka, and I am going to remember that by next episode. I promise you guys, I am going to remember that, because that's really embarrassing that I keep forgetting the name of my employers. But yeah, that is the end of the episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Also give a big thumbs up if you like my new career choice. Give a thumbs down if you don't like it, and say in the comments where you would have gone instead. Also drop some comments down below with ideas for tactics, transfers, and leagues you would like to see me manage in. You can just say the name of the league, you can say the country, you can even say the name of the team if you want me to try and get a specific job. Besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.